We're back. It's Wednesday, 3 o'clock. We're at Blue Ridge Winery with a mission. You know what the mission is. At Blue Ridge Winery, it is always to add value to your life. We want to do it in every way possible. Not just through experience a wonderful time here at the winery, but also through a great message that we can apply to our life and live a better life. Guys, you're going to love today's talk. Oh my God. I'm Randy. By the way, sometimes I forget to say that. Randy here at Blue Ridge, where I grow grapes and everybody else makes it happen. That's really what goes on around here. And by the way, guys, if you haven't got my book yet, it's called Exposing the Roots. You can find it on a website. It's a very creative website. It's called www.preorderrandysbook.com. Check it out. Mary Wayne got a book, right? Thanks, Mary Wayne. I'm grateful. It is going to be such a fantastic book. Oh my God. The opening paragraph is like, it's so much fun. So today's talk, I don't know if you remember, but last week we had an audience, right? And in the audience, there was a couple here. Really fun couple. You see, they've been together for so long, so in love, and they were enjoying their day at the winery. And at the end of it, I go, guys, give me a topic. What do you got? You know, Mary Wayne, I love you, Mary Wayne. I go, give me a topic. And it was Diane and Bruce Koch. And they go, we got a topic for you. You should write a presentation on restarting. I go, oh my God, I've never done that word, right? Restarting. So let's do restarting. And, you know, I go, why? Why should we talk about this word restarting? Give me some reasons. They go, well, number one, COVID hit. I'm like, wow, I'm with you on this. You know, COVID has really knocked the wind out of some people. You know, it's knocked them down. And Arlene, how are you, Arlene? Good to see you. I love it, Arlene. I love it. Michael, what's going on, Michael? Good to see you, dude. Good to see you, man. Right? I know. Thank you for that. Thanks for pre-ordering that book. Can't wait to read it. It is, oh my God, it's just such a good book, guys. I don't say because I wrote it, but oh my God, it is such a good book. Worked so hard on it. But it's true. Aftermath of COVID, there's some restarts that need to be happening. You with me on this? People are feeling down. They're feeling isolated. But watch this. Pay attention. Really, really, really close. Watch this. People are the most complicated things in the world. Are you with me on this? Your mind is more complicated than anything else on the planet. Any computer is puny compared to the computing power of your mind and the complication of your body. Our ability to adapt is stronger than anything else on the planet. You with me on this? So far, so good, right? You can adapt to anything. It's 100% true. I'm talking emotionally. I'm talking mentally, physically, spiritually. We can adapt. We are designed for change. That's what you were designed for. That's what I was designed for. We were designed to change throughout our life. Because I always say the answers, the questions always remain the same, don't they? We ask the same questions throughout life, but throughout life, the answers change. So therefore, you change. I change. Tina, what's happening, Tina? Oh my God, Tina, I can't wait for that wedding coming up. It's going to be so much fun. Oh my God. We were designed for change. For example, if I were to set a fire at your feet, you could just simply walk away. You could change it. You could change your environment. You can just go, no, I'm not going to stand here and let this fire burn my feet. You can just walk away. You can go anywhere you want, right? But if I were to set a fire at the bottom of a tree, the tree can't change. The tree is stuck. The tree can't go anywhere. It's gonna burn. It can't adapt. We can adapt to anything in our life. So far, so good, right? But yet it's human nature to try to avoid change. And I'm not sure why, but it is. It's human nature, right? You know, avoid the perceived unknown, right? I love the hearts. I love the thumbs up. You with me on this, guys? Oh my God. Yet nobody can predict tomorrow. No one can predict tomorrow. In fact, it's safe to say that every single one of us right here, right now, is currently living with an unknown future. We may have plans. We may have things all set up in the future, things on the schedule, but the future is unknown. I say embrace the unknown. Many people would rather live with the misery they know than risk the change. How true is that? So many people live like that. They live in misery because they know it and they're comfortable with it. And the unknown is unknown, and who knows, it could be worse, it could be better. Always make the change. But life is about cycles, isn't it? It's about endings and new beginnings. Everything about nature proves this to us every single day. Sun rises, sun sets, the seasons change. You know, there's a new beginning that happens all the time around us. Winter ends, summer ends and winter begins. Winter ends for all the new life of spring. I think of all the baby deer that are running around every spring, right? New life is everywhere. They got a brand new chance, right? Anyone that has ever been through a breakup, right? A relationship breakup, only to afterwards meet the love of their life They know that new beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. How true is that? New beginnings are often disguised as a painful ending. By the way, there is no such thing as starting over. It doesn't exist. There's no such thing as starting over, guys. Every single experience that we've ever lived through, everything you've ever lived through, everything I've ever lived through, it is within us. You own it. No one can ever take it from you. Everything that you know, everything you've learned, every experience you've had, you carry it with you into the next version of your life. There is no such thing as starting over. You can never start from ground zero because you have all that within you that you've built up within you. This is why I say, always be bigger on the inside than you are on the outside. Always add more value to yourself. That way you can add more value to the world around you, right? Because everything of value is attracted to things that are valuable. And if you can add value to yourself, you'll become more valuable to the world around you. You know, people always joke with me, they go, Randy, you went from the medical world to the winery world? Oh my God, it's so different. I go, not really. Not really. I mean, it's people, it's communication, it's products, it's accounting, it's business management. It's all the same. I took everything that we knew from the medical business and we just dropped it into the wine business and the product changed, but it's all the same. We didn't start over. There is no such thing as starting over. We brought all the knowledge with us. It's so true, right? This is why I always tell adults, I go, when we were children, we loved to dream big dreams, right? We had an imagination, we dreamed. Well, when you're a child, you have no resources. Imagine dreaming as an adult. When you have resources, you can actually do something about it and you make it, oh my God, life, don't get me started, right? You know, I think that we should prepare and plan for reinventing ourselves constantly. Because guess what? Tomorrow is going to change you and it's going to change me. And our life is always going to be changing. So prepare for changes, right? My mom would say, we are preparing for success or we are repairing the past. The choice is ours, right? So prepare for success. Love the hearts. Prepare for changes. Oh my God. There's a true fact that the world is changing around you. No one can stop this. The world is constantly changing, right? No one can prevent the changes. And there's this rule when it comes to changes. It goes like this. The closer it gets to the human heart, the faster the change must occur. Here's what I mean. The world is changing around us. If businesses are not changing fast enough to keep up with the rate of change in the outside world, guess what's happened to that business? It is going out of business. And within that business, if the people within the organization aren't changing faster than the business, guess what's happening to those people? They're slowly becoming unemployed. The rate of change has to be faster as it gets closer to the human heart. So embrace change. It's going to happen. No one can stop it. You with me on this? But continue to move. You know, when I first started writing this thing, I was kind of frustrated about it. Because I think well, I don't really believe in new starts. Just keep moving. Don't stop moving. You know, if you come up against a roadblock in life, don't just stand there and go, darn, now I'm stuck. Just keep moving because your life has momentum. And momentum can smash through most problems. Momentum has the ability to eliminate problems before they even happen. Daisy's with me on this. What's happening, Mark? I see you, dude. You know, think about a train. A train's going down the track. That thing weighs tons and tons, hundreds of tons. And that train's moving at 30 miles an hour. If you put a brick wall in front of that train, it would smash right through that brick wall, wouldn't it? But if that train isn't moving, I can take a little wooden block and stick it under the wheel, and it ain't going nowhere. The only difference is momentum. It's actually moving. So I say, with your life, if you have a major change in life and all of a sudden everything that I thought to be was happening in my life is not happening, don't stand still. Keep running. Keep moving, right? They would say, if you're going through hard times, don't stop running. Keep running, keep moving, right? It's so true. We should remember when it comes to starting again, we should remember Martin Luther King's quote. He said, take the first step in faith. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. Great stuff, right? You know, throughout my life, guys, people call me an optimist. They go, wow, you're so optimistic. You're like Tigger bouncing around. You always see everything so positive. I'm like, yeah, I guess I do. No one's ever called me a pessimist. No one's ever said, they go, Randy, you're such a pessimist. But you know what? I've called myself a pessimist. Because before I ever start any project, I think the most negative thoughts I can possibly think about this project because guess what? I want to know the problems now. Let's talk about the bad things that can happen now, not when we're in too late to talk about it, right? But you know what I like to think that I am? I'm something called a possibilist. Possibilist. Because anything's possible. And we should use this to our advantage. And when you're a possibilist, you will see the negative, you will see the positive, but you will also see what's possible. And that changes a life. I love it, Mary Wayne. Mary Wayne agrees, right? After all, it is never too late in anybody's life, ever, for a new start to become exactly who you want to be. It's never too late. So with that said, I have a special surprise for y'all. So, you ever hear of, I'm not even going to give it away. I'm going to close this down, and I'm going to reopen in 3 seconds. Stay right there, guys. Stay right there. I have a surprise on top of a surprise. You know our mission is to add value? Check this out. Watch this. Oh my God. Here we go. I love y'all. Thanks for being here, by the way. This weekend, guys, the weather, did you see it? 75 and sunny. Oh my God, guys. And we have more seating, more parking, more everything you ever could imagine. I promise you, we will have a table and chairs no matter how busy it gets. Come on out. I promise you. We are drowning in tables and chairs out here, guys. It is this for the past all summer. We've always had open tables and chairs. And again, this weekend, we will again too. We love y'all. Come on out. It's going to be great. Oh my God. So much fun. Love y'all. Thanks for being here, guys. Stay right there. We'll be right back in 1 second. Here we go.